So let's address the topic of the coronavirus and how it's affecting adoption. So can you tell me, how is the coronavirus affecting the adoption home study right now? So if I'm a family in process, or if I'm about to begin my home study, can you tell me how that's affecting that process?
Families are not necessarily putting their adoption plans on hold. It's something that when families make that decision that they want to adopt, they really are ready to move forward. And in doing so, every state has their own specific requirements as to how a family becomes approved as a prospective adoptive family. But in every case, in every state, one of those requirements, if not the entire requirement, is the home study, which is basically a report by either a licensed agency or a private social worker, where the social worker will come to your home and visit with you, and they write essentially a biography about you, your husband, or your significant other, and your family. And that report includes a tour of your home, and they include in that home study a summary of what your home may look like. So given the current circumstances and the environment in which we live, each state is putting out its own standards. They're put out by their licensing division of how that can be accomplished within the guidelines of social distancing. And many of these states are allowing and permitting virtual visits. And how that's accomplished may vary a little bit from agency to agency or social worker to social worker, but they are being accomplished, and certain requirements are being met and satisfied by doing it similar to it's a Skype or FaceTime or Zoom kind of meeting. And that includes post placements as well. But the
Really?
the home studies are being done. They may be done in a slightly different format, but people are still able to move forward with their approval process.
Okay, so I think that, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, most states require that you have fire extinguishers, carbon monoxide detectors, a fence if you have a pool in an open area. So do you just walk around with your phone and you show them that you have those things, or do you know how they're handling that? Is it just different for every state?
It's probably different for every state, but that's certainly one way it can be accomplished, or they may have to sign an affidavit to that effect. And eventually someone at some point in time may come back to their home when all of this is behind us. But
Right.
yes, if there's a safety assessment, that is one way of handling it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for letting us know that. That's important information for anybody that's in the middle of a home study, because you just get the panic that, oh my gosh, everything we've worked so hard on is now ending. So it's not ending, it's moving forward. And I think it's going to be a reset for the way that we do some home study work in the future. I'm hoping that we have come to the edge of technology and we're letting it work for us. So maybe those virtual visits may be helpful. So thank you.